Hello everyone, Steamy here. I am currently on vacation, Belgium. No clue where, doesn't matter. It's the second time I've been here, and it's a cloudy old day today, a little bit cool and misty, but nonetheless beautiful. So I have noticed in the day that I've been here that I have been extremely tired. And there's no reason for that because I'm very well rested. I feel fine. I'm not ill. Well, no more ill than normal. And I am quite relaxed. So this morning I slept in, waking up a little bit before 10. And I noticed that my partner had a business call, so he was on the phone for an hour. And I just laid in bed for another hour, and it was wonderful. Our 2 children are sleeping. They're teenagers, so they do sleep. And then I jumped in the sauna, which is behind me. Super nice. And after the sauna, I decided to take a shower and scrub my skin from head to toe. Used a loofah, some proper vitamin E scrub, and I felt pretty amazing afterwards. And then I realized how incredibly tired I got after that shower. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to lay down and do a restful, restorative yoga session in bed with my feet elevated, and just take the time to enjoy and appreciate the silence. Mind you, at this time it's like 2 o'clock, the kids are still sleeping, so the house was extremely quiet. My partner was sitting outside enjoying all of his alone time, and I thought this is a perfect opportunity to get conscious rest in. So I fell asleep, and instead of consciously resting in that liminal space where we are taking note of what our nervous system is doing, I was like within minutes. Yeah. So after about a half hour of sleeping, I heard the children talking, which meant that they were awake, and automatically my nervous system went and I kind of went into this fight or flight mode and immediately woke up, sat up in bed thinking, I need to be doing something, look busy. And I think that that is a normal reaction for most mothers, especially when our children are triggering something deep inside of us that says, get up, do something, serve. However, I've noticed in the last 3 years of having a new relationship that is significantly different from my previous relationships, that my body has found a way to properly rest when I'm in the presence of this man. And it's because I don't feel the need to serve anyone unless it is an active, conscious choice I'm making for myself. I think this is unusual because it's the first time in my life, and I'm nearly 50 years old, that I have felt safe enough to be in a space where I don't need to answer to anyone and I don't need to perform for anyone. And that's kind of sad, being that I'm half of a century old and have just now come about that feeling. Now, as a yoga teacher, I have spent the last 6 years learning, studying restorative yoga, which stems from the ancient practice of Iyengar yoga, which is all about anatomical positioning and ensuring that your body is moving in the right, proper directions. Restorative yoga takes this a little bit further, and it allows for a space to give us proper rest. And resting is something that we absolutely do not talk enough about, especially living in a Western civilization where the focus is on producing and performing. So I can add my thoughts another time about productive rest and what that means for the collective. For now, I'm interested to hear from others. How do you feel in your current relationships? Are you supported to just be yourself? And if being yourself means doing absolutely nothing to serve somebody else, do you feel guilt-free about that?